What a game we just witnessed between the USC Trojans and the Colorado Buffaloes. USC came into this game ranked number 8, and the big storyline was Caleb Williams versus Deion Sanders. Now, going into this game, there were a lot of analysts saying that the gap between Caleb Williams and Deion Sanders was big. This game proved that that is a lie. Deion Sanders absolutely played out of his mind yesterday. He had 371 yards passing and 4 passing touchdowns, while also rushing the ball for 50 yards and another rushing touchdown. Deion Sanders just played himself into a first-round quarterback, and I really mean that when I say that. Also, we found out who Amarion Miller is. He's a freshman receiver. He ended up having 7 receptions for 196 yards and a touchdown. And man, this kid is looking amazing. Imagine once they have him, Travis Hunter, Jimmy Horn, Xavier Weaver, all these guys on the field at the same time with a great O-line. So I really truly hope and pray that all these kids come back for one more season. And if Deion Sanders can hit it big in recruiting and the transfer portal on the offensive line, I think Colorado can contend for a national championship. Damn right, you heard it here first. Colorado can contend for a national championship if they build that offensive line. Because nowadays in college football, it's all about offense, it's all about points, and that's what you saw in this football game. Now, I want to say this also. I think USC got kind of comfortable once they went up 48-21, I believe, late into the ball game. They got kind of comfortable. They took their foot off the gas, and Colorado kept fighting. They kept playing hard, and that's kind of alarming if you're a Florida Gator fan, seeing how the Gators played yesterday against Kentucky, a team they were clearly better than. But back to this game. This game was the best game I saw all day yesterday. It was exciting, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. A couple times I thought about just turning away from the game and going doing something else because my Florida Gators was losing, and this game was looking like a blowout, but I'm glad I stayed tuned. I'm glad I kept watching because every time you see Colorado play, you see another player start to emerge, another player that we haven't heard much about already. And Amarion Miller was that guy this game for Colorado. And I'm going to say this also about USC. USC has been playing with fire a lot lately. They almost lost against Arizona State last week. And they had a few games where it was kind of close late into the ball game and they pulled away. So USC's defense is going to cost them a national championship this season, in my opinion, because Colorado just exposed them. And the week before that, they got exposed against Arizona State. So what I'm saying is, I'm not too shocked about the outcome of this game because USC has a great offense, but their defense is terrible. Colorado have a great offense, but their defense is terrible. So in those type of games, you're going to get shootouts. So I'm not totally shocked and surprised of the score of the game. I was just really impressed with Deion Sanders' performance. So all in all, I cannot wait to see what Colorado looks like next year with a retooled offensive line and all of this firepower on offense. And hopefully Deion Sanders stays. Now, moving on to USC. USC has been playing with fire all year long, like I mentioned. The defense isn't really good at all. So if you're Lincoln Riley and you're sitting up at night and you're thinking about how can I improve my team, you gotta fire Alex Grinch. Alex Grinch was terrible at Oklahoma. He's been terrible at USC so far. It's time for the man to go. So all in all, I want you guys' opinion on this. Who is the better quarterback after yesterday's game? Is it Deion Sanders? Is it Caleb Williams? I'm not going to let you guys know my personal opinion because I am a content creator and I don't want to seem biased. But I want you guys' opinion on this matter, and I also want you guys' opinion about USC. Is this game going to catch up with USC having all these close games with teams that they're clearly more talented than? This is your boy Tater Too Real, where we always keep it too what? Too real. Holla.